Hello and welcome to the latest Lukozer retro game review video. For this one it is Microprose Soccer for Commodore Amiga. Although the Amiga version was actually done by the Electronic Pencil Company, who did, well, among other things, the Commodore 64 game Zoids, which I reviewed a while ago and am not a fan of. So why is somebody who vehemently hates football doing a football game? Well, this was actually a game that I did have back in the day, because back when I had this I didn't mind watching football, especially the internationals. So let's start the Microprose Soccer one and get that fucking tune out of the way. Anyway, a week ago, which it may not be, sometime last week, the reviewer Gans Teeth did a review of the Commodore 64 version. And it turned out that once again I did my favourite, well, it's not actually a favourite, but my regular routine of let's get it into the demo bank so we can try and get rid of that control bank. No, it doesn't get rid of the fucking music. I'm not going to change any of these options. Actually, well, no, I won't. But I can't get rid of this music. So anyway, let me finish what I was saying. I saw the review of the Commodore 64 version, and it turned out that once again, a game that was available for both the Amiga and the Commodore 64 version, and I bought the wrong one. Because the Commodore 64 version didn't look too bad, whereas the Amiga version is absolute shite. So let's get a game underway. There are a fair few options. The Microprose International Challenge, where you go up against teams of varying difficulty. I think you start off playing something like the Faroe Islands or San Marino or something, and you keep on going right the way up to Brazil. World Cup tournament is obvious. Soccer League, if there are, two or more players, this wasn't the day when social gaming really was social, then you would set up the Soccer League, or you can just have a box standard two-player friendly where you just pick two teams and off you go. Right, anyway, this is where you could select how many players there are going to be. So you can, well, as you can see, you can have quite a few. I'm not going to bother counting exactly how many, but as you can see, there's plenty of them. But at the moment, there is only the one. Now, in Gans Teeth's review, he did the World Cup tournament, so I'll show the same thing, so you can compare the Commodore 64 version and the Amiga. Now, I've kept the games down to 2 minutes, which you may think is incredibly short. Believe me, you want them kept at 2 minutes. Now, this unbearable fucking tune goes on all the way through this fucking whole selection process. So you can select your team. I'm going up from the weakest, so I'll choose one of the stronger ones. I will be, this shows the age of it, it's West Germany, and this annoys me. It should be Netherlands, not Holland. Holland is part of the Netherlands, it's not the whole fucking country. Right, I'll be Soviet Union. Who else? This is me we're talking about. Right, so the first round then starts. What group am I in? I am in group, I can't even see. Oh yeah, I am group D. So I'm up against France, Scotland and the USA. There you go. So Hungary versus Italy finishes 1-0 to Italy. Now we have, oh right, so I'm playing in this next game. Algeria get beaten by West Germany 4-1. Rather different to their game in the 82 World Cup. So now it's France versus the Soviet Union. I don't rate my chances, not against France. Right, so I'm in white, which is the second colour of the Soviet Union here. Right, so the first thing you'll notice is that for large amounts of time the ball sticks to your feet almost as if it's glued there. The second thing you'll notice is that the game is played in near total silence. There are no crowd effects whatsoever. Right, so we'll take the throw in and right, off we go, and we'll try and bloody hell, their goalkeeper is actually quite good. That's my usual way of scoring. Whoops. That's a goal kick. Yeah. So I'll hoof that down. So it's, as you can see, it is pretty basic. I mean, that jingle is saying there's only 10 seconds or whatever left in the half. Now you'll notice that when the whistle went for half time, you can carry on playing. Indeed, it's only when the whistle blows the third time that the action actually stops, which is bollocks. So you can, in theory, yeah, you can in theory score while the half-time or full-time whistle is going off. Right, now the goalkeeper, as soon as he gets the ball, it's everyone rushes off, and it's, you know, basically the ball's out of play for the moment. So, I mean, tackling consists of just sliding, and that's it. You can't head the ball, or at least there's no option in the controls to head the ball, as I'm about to royally fuck this up. As soon as they kick the, or actually shoot at goal, you then take control of the goalkeeper, and half the time I'm still trying to control the outfield player, so I always have my goalkeeper rushing off out the way of the ball and diving so far away from the goal that, well, there's no way they could not score. You'll also notice that when the jingle or whatever is playing for the start of the kick-off, or, you know, the half or whatever, okay, I thought I'd fucked that up. The strategy with corners is basically just send the goalkeeper out on the ball. Fucking hell, looks like I'm going to lose this one. He did the banana shot. Bearing in mind I've got the banana shot power on medium. If you have it on high power, it is possible for you to be running straight towards the goal. You kick the ball with the banana shot, and the ball curls so much that it heads towards the line, then turns away and goes in the opposite direction. That's good, isn't it? Right, so Poland beat Australia, Spain and Sweden draw, Netherlands beat Japan 4-0. Right, so Mexico, Brazil. Mexico win that one. USA v Scotland, a real clash of the titans. USA win, you know. So the Scottish will be thrilled by that. England managed to beat the mighty Austria. So there we have Northern Ireland versus Oman. Here's a real clash of the giants. Northern Ireland win 3-1. Argentina beat Uruguay. Ireland managed to beat the mighty New Zealand. Oh, come on, let's just get another one of my games going, and then we get this fucking tune out. Just finish with. Right, so my next game is against the USA. Soviet Union versus the USA. Not too much of a grudge match here. Right, here we go. Now you can actually have an option of playing or having a tune being played throughout the game. it's, well, as I say, the game is played in near silence, as you can hear. So, I mean, it's a case of, do you want silence or do you want this annoying fucking tune playing throughout? The ball does actually animate, unlike on the Commodore 64 version, but you notice that if you're running up the field, the ball is rolling the wrong way. Alright, that was supposed to be a pass. Trying to actually control how hard you kick the ball isn't very easy. It's basically how long you hold the fire button down for. So more constant jingles as we approach the... that's where I usually score. I'm not going to score this time because the third whistle's gone. So 0-0. Now here we go. With the tune going haywire because there are special effects and the tune playing at the same time as I hit the wall, and that's how I score 90% of my goals. If you approach the edge of the or the corner of the penalty area and then rush in and hit the ball, you nearly always score. If you try and score a goal any other way, it will almost always be saved. Off. I say that was never going to get going. I was too close. I don't know who got that throw. Me. Okay. You can see it realistically shows the moment in football where someone throws the ball in and then everyone stands there just doing nothing. I mean, so this is Microprose, who are known for their quality simulations. So what the fucking hell is this? And this is, it's a terrible game. The Amiga version is just diabolical, and it's definitely the worst game Microprose made. The way the game is presented is awful because it's full of annoying tunes like this that get on your bloody nerves. The game is about as realistic a portrayal of a football match as, well, it isn't. And how many World Cup tournaments do you know that is played in front of a crowd of nobody? The entire event is being played behind closed doors. It's just absolute shite. So graphically it's okay. Graphically it's not terrible. You can actually make out which player is which and what over here. So in that way it's tolerable. The sound is diabolical because you have these fucking unbearable tunes, or you have complete silence while the game's being played on because there's no crowd there. And gameplay wise, the gameplay is extremely basic, to put it mildly. There's not really much you're doing. I'm about to go up against the mighty Scotland. There we go, Scotland versus the Soviet Union. Right. I've played every single one of my games in my fucking second colours. Alright, so oof the ball up. It looks like it's raining here. I did have the weather effects on, and the rain means that basically, if you do a sliding tackle, you slide about and spin around all over the place. Which again is realistic, because I mean, how many times have you seen that happening at Wembley, or something? It happens all the fucking time, doesn't it? I mean, as much as I hate this game, I still prefer it to modern football games because they try to be too realistic. And if there is one thing I really do not want on my computer, it's fucking Wayne Rooney or Cristiano Ronaldo's fucking mug staring at me. So, yeah, in that regard, although this game is absolute shite, it's infinitely better than any football game that's available for PC. Okay, I could have sworn my goalkeeper actually hit that. Scotland are proving to be quite resilient. Okay, here we have that fucking irritating jingle telling me that there's just 10 seconds left. Then there's the thing with the replays every time you score. It's novel, and yeah, okay, for the first like 2 goals or something, it's interesting. It quickly becomes a fucking pain in the arse, and you find yourself just going straight for the. Yeah, I was too close to the corner there. This should go in though, there you go. Yeah, you find yourself turning off the replays very fast, i.e. after about your second go. That's if you carry on playing this game beyond the second go. I didn't have a huge number of football games for the Amiga. Obviously I had this shit. I had Kickoff 2, which was pretty good actually. That was a lot more playable. I also had Sensible Soccer, which I also thought was absolute shite like this. So really, Kickoff 2 was the only football game I had that I liked. That was a game where there was, well, rather like the, oh fuck off! Okay, he's hit the post and now he scored. Kickoff 2, rather like Formula 1 Grand Prix, was another one where there actually was social gaming, and I would sometimes have like, you know, 4 or 5 of us round, and we'd be playing that, playing an entire league, and yeah, that was quite enjoyable. This is not. Fucking hell, yeah, that, you know, players of, you know, the quality to be playing in the World Cup are bound to just like, you know, walk off and leave the ball stand, you know, behind them. That's 3-1. So, sorry to say, Scotland are doing pretty badly. Mind you, the way my goalkeeping is in this game, you'd think that my goalkeeper was Scottish. I do still have very good memories of watching Scottish goalkeeping in the 80s. So that was always something that was well worth watching. And well, I might have actually got up to score that, but of course the third whistle went, and that meant game. Well, the full time. So that looks like poor old Scotland are not going to qualify for the knockout stages. Oh well. Why break the habit of a lifetime, eh? Well, there you go, that's the end of round 1. So I actually won my group. Fuck knows how, because I have exactly the same goal difference and points as the team in second place. So now we go to the second round. Who am I playing? I'm playing Spain, which means I'm going to lose. So anyway, that is Microprose Soccer, utter crap. I'll give it 2 out of 10, because I guess if you play it in short bursts like I have here, it can be enjoyable, but you know, this is Microprose, it's supposed to be a quality product, and it's anything but. It is pretty shite. So Microprose Soccer gets 2 out of 10. And one of those points comes from the fact that it calls itself soccer and therefore pisses off a lot of British football fans. Right, that brings this video to an end, and we will see you at the next one.